Alright, hello everyone. We are finally back with a podcast episode. Yay! So, this is the setup for today. Literally, I bought a coordinate finally. Wait, let me stand up. It's so cute. It's my first GRI piece, and it was on resale. Woohoo! But anyways, we are not here today for J Fashion. We are here to do our first tier ranking. Woohoo! Yay! But anyways, I personally, I'm just waiting for a whole bunch of backlash. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I feel like a lot of my opinions are definitely different from a lot of people. Just from getting to know the fandom and other fellow moods, I'm like... But anyways, let's get right on into it. Okay, so this is for the general setup. So I will be recording myself here as I narrate, and then over here is my podcast mic so y'all could hear me in better quality. Alright, let's see. Let me do my screen recording. It feels like I'm doing those Zoom presentations that I used to do in in undergrad. Oh my gosh. But anyways, alright, here we go. So here is the screen, guys. From our lovely, beloved tier maker website that we all are probably well versed in by this point, since most of us are multi-fandom. But oh my goodness, guys. So this list is from literally all of book, I want to say 7. I'm squinting, I don't know why. I refuse to wear glasses and contacts today. Either way, we're thugging it out. So we have some RSA characters, and then we also have special event characters, so let us see how we do. Alright, let's see. We always start from Heartslobule, so I want to do the opposite today. So we'll start all the way back down to Swing. Okay, honestly, I put him... Okay, he's actually kind of funny, but he's also very scary. He gives me Floyd if he were super duper OP. So he kind of scares me, but otherwise he has a really cool character design. Either way, how am I ranking this? This is pure subjectiveness, so I put him B. I neither like or dislike him, but his character design is so cool. But anyways, I feel like I'll reserve the A's for some more likeness. But anyways, moving on to our most famous, oh my gosh, or infamous, Georgina Leach. Oh my god, it's everyone's favorite mom. I feel like after Malleus's mom came out, when Georgina Leach came out, I feel like the entire fandom had a new fave mom for the most part. Don't get me wrong, Malleus's mom is gorgeous, but I don't know. I'm putting her at A tier just because I want more lore, but I know for a fact it's they're probably not going to give as much lore about her. But I put her as A tier, okay? I very much love Georgina too, but I don't know. S is for my ult of ults. But I know a lot of y'all now stand her. But anyways, moving on. Let's see. Oh, just making sure it's recording my volume. That'd be awkward if it wasn't. But anyways, oh my gosh, Eric, oh my gosh, I have to admit something. I honestly don't remember much of him from the Tapia Rouge event, so I'll put him, I don't know, I feel like he's chill though, because I do remember him just going along with Ville's kind of whims, and he's like, yeah, that's my son. Oh my gosh, so I think he's also an A. Okay, Scully, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I literally I'm not gonna lie, I needed a lot of patience with him during the NBC event. So I honestly had him at a C at first, but honestly after the event I put him at a B. He's just a super tall emo boy, 16-year-old. Oh my goodness. But we love his character design. I must say, as an artiste myself, it was so much fun drawing him as a sticker. But anyways, moving on to, oh my gosh, the Dawn Knight, bro. He's literally just silver. He's just silver to me. But the fact that he still killed Malleus's mom, I'm like, I I feel conflicted still. I know he's like, oh, we're too far gone now in book 7, but like, I'm still holding it personally against him. I put him at a B. I don't know why. That's just my reasoning. I don't know. Moving on to Grandpa Ball. Oh my gosh, bro is so cool. He literally he carried us. He carried us. What? My brain. But he gets an A tier for me. Gosh, he carried us in book 7 at the beginning. Oh my goodness. Ah. And then, of course, Malice's mom. Gorgeous, stunning. Low-key would terrify the heck out of me though, because she does not like humans. But it's real. It's candid. Like, ah. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I feel like there's not one parent I really don't like for the most part, except for Riddle's mom. I feel like that's something we could all agree on. So I put him at an A. And then, oh my gosh, I'm squinting. Why am I squinting? This is bad for my eyes. Let's see. Oh yeah, the rest are special event characters. Alright, let's see. Our great old... Oh, of course, there's my neighbor's dog. Curses. And then there's Fellow Honest. I'm just so mad he swindled everyone. I'm not gonna lie, guys. He is not my favorite. I feel like his character design is also really cool, but like, I put him at a C. I don't know. I could just anticipate the public outrage right now. But oh my goodness. And then, oh my gosh. We have, of course, oh my goodness, what's his name? Is it Gidel? Gidel? The cat, he didn't do anything wrong. I like how he has his whole, like, the smirk. I don't know. And then over here, don't do it, buddy. Don't do it. Don't bark. Oh my gosh, guys. Anyway, this is what happens when you film in a super loud, chaotic neighborhood. But anyways, moving on. I need to hydrate a little bit. I'm like, I'm yapping a lot at 8 a.m. Which is, by the way, when I'm filming this, which is very uncharacteristic of me. I usually wake up at like 11, guys. I'm not gonna lie. But I wanted to dress up and make a cool video before it gets to like peak 80 degrees in the Southern California sun. But anyways, I digress. Okay, so our next character we'll be ranking is Granny Marja. And honestly, she was like one of my most favorite event characters ever, because she was just so funny. I don't know. I like the competitive what's the word, grannies who have that side. Otherwise, she was super sweet and nice. I love when people have that sort of, would it be juxtaposition? I don't know what the word is, but basically those different sides to a character. And literally, I loved watching her during Harvested. Oh my god. And then we have Dila Spade, yay! Okay, honestly, she might be my most favorite character parent. I don't know. If there was an in-between tier, I would put her like in between S and A, honestly. This is total projection on my part, because she reminds me of like my crazy mom myself. But anyways, next we have our infamous ghost bride Eliza, the haunted mansion bride ghost lady who abducted Idia. So you know what, the fact that she spent however many hundreds of years searching for a man and everything, I feel a little bad for that. So instead of putting her at D, I put her at C. Things aren't personal, I swear. But anyways, alright, moving on, we have Najma Viper. I have to admit something, I never got to play the Firelit, was it the Starry Sky event? I always forget. The Firelit Sky over the Starry Sands event, that's what it's called. My brain. But anyways, I don't know. From the few snippets I did see, because I used to watch those videos that people compile of the entire event, I remember she was really funny. I loved how she's like equally, what's the word? Equally She's literally Jamil's match, bro. Okay, they are siblings. I love that for them. I put her at a B just because I don't want to give a super projected view of it, but I don't know. But anyways, moving on, we next have, oh my gosh. Y'all might hate me for this. I know there's a bunch of y'all who has Rolo as your ult or fave, but no, we do not mess with grief and maladaptive crazy coping mechanisms where you want to end the world. But you know what? That could go for India too. I'm just biased, but I'm just putting him down here. You know, I wanted something, some sort of acknowledgement at the end of the Glorious Masquerade from Rolo, but no, we ain't having that character development, so D tier anyway. Ah yes, and next we have Birdman. Technically, oh yeah, he is from the Sunset Savannah event, so it works. I'm just thinking of book 7 already again. By getting them mixed up. Like who showed up where, but anyways. I honestly think he's very chill. I don't like nor dislike him. I like how he just is there. He's like, Leonda, you don't want to do that? Or why don't you do this? But I don't know. He's an okay Birdman. I give him a C. Oh my goodness. And then, am I missing anyone? Nope. Okay, just double checking. I'll do Chica. He's so cute. Guys, I love Nuggies. I love kids. They're so cute. So he's right up here to an A tier. He literally did do nothing wrong. I loved how he basically used Leona as a playground in book 2 and just played around and jumped on him and whatever. It was so funny. But anyways, moving on. We have, you know what? I'll do RSA real quick. I low-key want to do book 8 RSA, but I couldn't find them on the tier list yet. But anyways, we will do the 10 million dwarfs as we see. But anyways, we shall do, oh my gosh, I don't know why I'm blanking his name right now, guys. I am keeping up with JP's server in book 8, but I forgot his name. I like how he's like equally funny. I'm not funny, but you know what I'm saying? Like prideful about his school with Crowley, and I loved seeing that dynamic in book 8. So I give him a C. Okay, on that note, as I compare him to Crowley and I put that comparison in, I'm just gonna throw in Crowley. Crowley I do not give anything for, honestly. I do not have any reasons to give for him being cool, other than the fact that he's kind of funny. But I give him a D tier. Oh my goodness, let's see. Oh yeah, I totally skipped around. Oop. Honestly, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember much of book 5 Little Elves, or even when they showed up in the Harveston event. I'm just going off of vibes alone right now for the elves. The dwarves, my bad. I don't remember this guy. I give him a D. Mr. Grumpy, I like how he has some sass. It's kind of funny. Oh, is this the shy one? Oh, he's kind of cute, little floofy. I would want to pat his head. I don't know. This guy, I don't even remember, man. The ones that are unimpressionable, I'm like... Otherwise, in general, I didn't really care for them, honestly. I mean, they're just 7 silly dwarves, so I don't know. I don't know, man. Let's see. Oh no, the dog. Bro. When your neighbor isn't bringing in his dog for being a public noise nuisance. I honestly, I love dogs, but if you cannot control your dog, I'm like, why? Also, I'm recording, bro. Why? What? Anyway. Alright, welcome back, guys. It may not seem like it, but I actually took a good, like, 2 days before filming the second half of the tier list video. Oh my gosh. So, it ended up that dog ended up just barking all morning, and I was like, you know, it's fine. My camera's dying, my laptop's dying, so you know what? It's good. It's good I took a break, because now I can finally complete the vid. Oh my gosh, my brain is so slow right now. But anyways, let's continue with the ranking. Anyways, now back to, oh my gosh, the tier list. I feel like I barely got through like not even half of these people. There's like 55 characters in here. Okay, so I gotta work faster because I'm also running out of storage as I'm slowly editing this video. Oop. Okay, so Okay, we're finishing up the dwarves. Okay, Sleepy, he's okay. He's very cute, little floofy. I like the sneezing one. He looks very derpy too. Okay, of course, and then to our resident RSA characters. Not including book 8 yet, but you know, I would best get to them too. If I was able to find a tier list of them. But Nej, I'm just salty, man, with book 5. I put him in C. And then Chenya, what's the word, based build? I don't know, he's just so funny. He's very silly. I give him I don't like nor dislike him, but it's mainly good, so I give him a A. I was gonna put him in B, but honestly I'm like, he's very chill, very floofy. Whom else? Ah yes, the staff! Next onto I was gonna say RSA, oh my gosh, my brain. NRC staff. Let's see. You know what? The most goated staff of all? The cat. I'm not biased, but let's put him here. Yay! An A. And then Cruel. Honestly, guys, I'm not gonna lie. He is like my most favorite staff member. Bro is so cool. Like he could be a fashion aficionado, cool car buff dude. Oh my gosh, he's so cool. Not even an S or A tier. I'll put him in A tier. I feel like I'm gonna have a lot of S tiers at the end of this anyway, so it's fine. He's like in between. Let's see, and then Vargas. We do not care about him. I don't know. I have not met one Twist fan, in my defense, who actually stands Vargas. Like, you know, like, I don't know, man. He gives me typical gym teacher vibes. Not that I've personally ever been like offended by one, because I was actually athletic. But either way, he's just a gym dude, basically. Like, come on. Okay, and then Professor Train. I really like the wholesome lore we got in the Glow Masquerade event. Like, I think he's very wholesome. But I put him in B tier because otherwise he's just a old teacher. But anyways, Sam. Oh my god, I really want them to give more lore on him. He's actually really funny. From the latest JP New Year's event story, I love that for him. Oh my gosh, but I put him in B tier for now because I want the writers to cook with him more. I need to see more. But anyways, moving on to Grim. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I feel like a lot of our fandom appreciates Grim. Personally, for me, nothing. It didn't work for me. Okay, I will say that straight here on this podcast episode. So I'm putting him in D tier. That's probably like my one hot take. I don't know, man. Bro is always running amok, putting us into all these different situations, getting us in trouble. Like, oh my gosh, why are you eating everything? Anyways. Alright, and now moving on finally to our typical dorms at NRC. We will start from last to first. We'll start backwards, basically, than our usual order that many other Twist tier vids do, because also I'm Diasomnia biased. But anyways, alright, now moving on to the Diasomnia boys. I'm just a Diasomnia stan. For those of you who are new here or haven't watched any of my videos, I am very much a Diasomnia dorm stan for the most part. Like, oh my god. Okay, so you know what? Who's usually last on the roster in the lessons? I think it's Lilia. I don't know, guys. I don't know. If you haven't seen my many Lilia cosplay videos, I don't know. I feel like Lilia is in S tier. Like, okay. Book 7, his whole backstory, the fact that he is the silly, whimsical peepaw we know him as today, despite going through all of that, like, oh my god. We love I hit the mic. We love a sensational cool grandpa. Okay, and then moving on to, I believe it was Sebek next, backwards order. This is interesting. It's testing my brain because I never go from, we go through House Warden to Vice House Warden to everyone else usually, but now I'm like, wait. So I think it's Silver, wait, no. I want to say it's Sebek next. I think it's Sebek next. Okay, guys, he really had to cook for me. Like, okay, all the the main 6 books before book 7, I was like, I'm done with this dude. Like, no, he literally, guys, was at the very bottom of my tier list, and then book 7 happened, and I was like, okay, he's just a book nerd, very smart. He's just a silly guys, but still, I don't know, man. I feel like I wasn't able to kind of undo the general feeling of him, so I still put him at, like, honestly, a C tier. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Anyways, I'm just leaving it at that. And then moving on to Silver. Oh my gosh, guys, when I tell you, book 7 really did change so much of my perspectives and of course opinions about the Insomnia because it's their book. Gosh, man, Silver is just, I think someone a long time ago likened him to like being that certain type of autistic with Riz, because he literally is that type of guy. Things will just kind of go over his head. He'll take things as said, etc. Like literally, there you go. And for me, as a fellow autistic, I kin with this dude, and I love his affinity for animals and everything. He's just a Disney princess, guys. I don't know, I love that about the guy. So then S tier, yay! And he's so cool during book 7. Come on, man. That's basically him. I mean, sorry. It was basically also his book, in my opinion, because he literally carried us every single dream. Anyways, moving on to our favorite dragon fae, Mr. Malleus, yay! Gosh, he is my ult of ult. If I had to pick one character, he is pretty much my ult. Once again, I think there's a pattern here. He is very autism-coded. He only has his very few interests. He has his gargoyle appreciation club, and he literally is just out here doing life. He misunderstands a bunch of human social rules and etc. Like, I kid. So S tier. Once again, this tier list is entirely subjective and opinionated, if you cannot tell. But anyways, moving on to our favorite resident Ignahide boys. Woohoo! I feel like they'd be my second favorite dorms in general. So let's see. Alright, Ortho. He's a cute floofy. He's very wholesome. It's such a good, what's the word? Would it be a foil character? I don't know what the term is. I haven't done an English class in so long. But Ortho is definitely like floofy A tier for me, for sure. I just have a natural affinity for nice floofy characters too. So anyways, moving on. Oh, I also love how he could go from like killer humanoid instinct in 2 seconds when it comes to his brother. I love the Shroud Bros dynamic. It's so sweet to see. But anyways, moving on to Idia. He is one of my top 3 ults alongside Malleus and Lilia. So needless to say, he goes up to S tier. Bro, there's something about extremely multifaceted characters, especially with book 6. Oh my god. Otherwise, everyone's like, he's just a shut-in weeb. He's me, guys. He's all of us, you know? But man, book 6, especially for me, who's someone who has, not to get too trauma dumpy spoily, who has gone through a lot of grief in my own life, I'm like, man, I feel for the guy. Also, he's just really funny. We love that unhingedness. But anyways, moving on. Oh yeah, moving on to Pomfiore dorm. Oh my gosh, moving backwards again, guys. Epple, I love the dude. I wish they give him more like vignettes and I don't know, the writers. I really got to know him during Harvestin', and that was like my like good impression of him for the most part. Otherwise, I was like, who is this dude? Like, what? You just hear about him in book 5 mainly. But I put him at a B tier. I love how he's just a little whippersnapper. Like, he does not care if you cross him. I love that for him. Anyways, moving on to Rook Hunt. Honestly, I know like most of the fandom a little sus with Rook, but honestly, I think he's just a cool, whimsical dude. He's very eccentric, but then again, this comes from me, who's also very eccentric and also weird. So I honestly put him at a B tier because I don't know, if you think about his actual actions aside from the suspicious actions, he's very flowery. He sees the best in everything and beauty, obviously, and every single little thing that may seem negative. So I think that's very cool to see. But anyways, moving on to Vil Schoenheit. Oh my gosh, guys, I feel like he's also in my S tier. Like, I love, oh my gosh, I love his what's the word, tenacity, his strive for perfection. Oh god, I feel like that's, oh no, that's a problem I also have personally. Like, I don't know, all these S tier guys I just kin with basically. But yes, he loves doing his best and he hustles, man. I gotta appreciate a man who hustles. But anyways, moving on. Moving to Scarabia. I gotta admit, guys, I feel like they're the most underrated dorm for the most part, aside from maybe Savannah Claw. But anyways, ooh, Jamil, I'm not gonna lie, guys, I do not. He's also one of my bottom listed characters. I don't know. Even though I understand completely his actions in book 4, I'm like, you still would be super duper uber mean to Kaleem and what? And I don't know, man. I feel like it's just, I feel so much for Kaleem because he's most alike to my personality in real life. Like, very floofy, happy, but like that could easily be taken advantage of. So when Jamil did all that betrayal in book 4, I was like, you. So anyways, Jamil I put in D tier. I know, I'm sorry. I know there's a lot of Jamil kin stands. I don't know, man, my brain. But anyways, moving on to Kaleem. With that being said, I feel like he's so floofy. I love my floofy characters, guys, so S tier. You know, I might end up just putting all the nice, happy, doofy, derpy characters in S tier too. I don't know. What does that say about me? But anyways, moving on to Octavinel, because I'm running on a camera battery, my bad. I apologize also if these are very, very fast rambles. There's so many people. Oh my gosh, why am I blind? I'm squinting again, guys, I'm sorry. This is Floyd. Okay, there we go. Floyd, oh my gosh. Guys, I always thought he was a little too wild for my taste, but then he has ADHD. He's just the ADHD eel. He's like me. I gotta get assessed for that too, honestly. With how I ramble on my podcast like right now. But oh my gosh, I feel like he's definitely an A tier though. Like, I hate to say it, even though he's so sporadic, like, he's the most entertaining character for me in like any event he's in. Like the Tropical Turbulence event, oh my god, I love the Floyd and Lilia duo during that event. It was peak. Anyways, moving on to Jade. Oh my gosh, Jade, I'm not gonna lie, he was like a late in the game sort of like crept up my tier list basically. So I feel like it's also because like he appeared in a lot of the recent special events, specifically the Trials of Romance. But I don't know, he's a silly dude. Would I put him the same tier as Floyd? I feel like I would, honestly. But yeah, I don't know, man. I love how he's also very autism coded with his mountain club. Oh my god. But yeah. Besides the fact that he tries to poison us with mushrooms and, you know, the ghost bride and everything. That was the whole thing. But anyway. Moving on to Azul. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Another character that's super duper popular in the fandom, at least over here in EN. Like, people I meet in real life, there's so many Azul stands, and I am sorry to say, but he is also down here with Jamil. I know it's a popular ship, and maybe that works out, but otherwise, I don't know, guys. There's something about someone who has gone through so much strife and pain, and if you choose to kind of turn that onto other people, like, I don't know, most Tism break, I don't know, man. This is why I kin with most with like Silver and Clean, which by the way I took a bunch of quizzes on and I keep getting the same 2 people, and literally I'm just like, why would you do that? I don't know, maybe it's just me because I never experienced like bullying in my childhood or anything super sad like that. Like, I don't know, I just don't have tolerance or patience. Like, why would you do that to other people? Anyways, yeah, his hyperfixation is business, so I see. I don't know, man. But anyways, that's my opinion. But moving on to Savannah Claw. Oh my gosh, my poor camera battery. Okay. Yes, Jack Howell. Oh my gosh, guys. I had a really good discussion the other day with my sister who also plays the game. And Jack is literally the typical tsundere. He has a very cute, wholesome affinity for cactuses. And literally, I just wish there's more writing on him. I know, okay, kind of a spoiler alert for EN if you aren't aware, But he gets a bunch of screen time in the new NBC event coming out this fall, or technically I was gonna say spring, what? Winter. But he doesn't get that much screen time. I don't know. All I know is that he's a tsundere. I don't know, I feel like they need to cook with him. I'm honestly gonna put him in C tier. Oh, that's a D. Go back. Oh no. Die. And then moving on to Reggie. I honestly forgot. They put Reggie or Jack first in their lessons, but oh well. Oops. Reggie, honestly, I feel like he also had a I had to warm up to him a little bit, because I was like, what? He's stealing? But then you see his background, like, oh, shoot, man, I also agree. You get what you need, bro. You hustle. So, honestly, he's really funny. I love that for him. I loved how he used all his little, like, cosmetic samples in his sleepwear video. Oh my god, that was so me when I was in, like, high school, wanting any Gucci fancy skincare. Like, yeah, I appreciate that as someone who also came from a underprivileged background. There you go. And then moving on to Leona. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my goodness. He's such a cool, what's the word? Multifaceted, deep character too. As someone who also struggles with mental health, I'm like, ooh, I see way too much of myself with this guy too. Oh my gosh. But he's definitely A tier. Like, I love how he kind of puts up a slight, would it be tsundere front with people? He's like, I'm not gonna help you, but he ends up helping you anyway. I love that for the guy. Like, he's just aligned with depression. He still likes to help out his dorm mates and people, even if he tries to act like, But yeah, so I put him in A tier. Lastly, Hearts of Gold. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we got through all of them. We have, oh my gosh, who was the last character on the list? I forget. Is it Kader? I don't remember, guys. My bad. Kader. Oh gosh, I'm not gonna lie. Again, book 7. It wasn't until I got a glimpse of him, you know? Aside from Kader and Rook. Oh wait, no. Sorry. Kader and Rook. What did I say? They're the most mysterious characters to date still in this game. So, you know how Kader has an emo side? Like, yeah, I wish I could see more of that. Like, you know how in his dream, he was like ruling Heartsville and everything. Was that what he wanted? You know, like, who was this guy? So I don't know. I just wish the game would write or give us more lore on that. But I don't know. Maybe that's part of his appeal, his mystique in being a like, what's up with this guy? You know, appeal to the audience. But I will put him in B tier for now. But otherwise, the most mysterious character in this game is Rick for sure. We don't know much about the silly Frenchman, okay? But anyways, moving on. We're in Hearts of Doubt. We are going to, I think it's Deuce next. Deuce, I stand by my hot take from my last video where I was like, Deuce needs to be more popular than Ace because Deuce is just a wholesome boy. I don't care. Come at me, Ace stands. But anyways, Deuce tries his best. He may have some help needed for school. I still think he honestly should get some sort of accommodations, low-key. If Undersea does accommodations to like help him learn, give him more time to study. I don't know. I know he purposely dropped out of like many middle school classes, but come on, man. Excuse me. But yes, wholesome egg. It's S tier. I was gonna say tier. C tier. Oh my god. Oh no, I'm running out of storage. Okay, let me hurry up. And then, oh yeah, Ace. That's all I'm dropping it in. He never had like much redemption in my opinion. Like, I don't know, he wasn't redeeming to me at all. Sure, he cared for us, and as revealed in our book 7 dream, like he cares a lot for Prefect and some other moments in the main story. But others, I'm like, gosh, Ace, why are you so much of like a brat, man? You did not need to punch Riddle, bro, too. And oh my gosh, this guy. I want to boop him a lot. Oh my gosh. Anyways, move on to Trey. He's the same, like Jack, in the Jack tier, because I don't know much. He's low-key kind of boring. He's just the older brother type, caring, doting. He has a weird, interesting affinity for teeth, but you know what? That's hyperfixation. I don't know, man. And then moving on to Riddle. Oh my gosh, Riddle. Starts dying. Oh my goodness, I put him in A tier. I don't know what it is that holds me back from putting him in S tier. But overall, very multifaceted character again. Everyone's gonna beat up his mom. It's on sight, you know? Like, oh my gosh. I love his affinity for hedgehogs. I thought that's very wholesome. You see the kid in him still in that sense. But yeah. But anyways, that is my tier list. A very rushed latter half, but here is my tier list, guys. And thanks for watching. I always want to do one of these videos, but it was so much fun to do this, and thank you guys for watching. I hope to do many more of these videos in the future. This is so much fun to do, but it takes up so much battery. But yeah, alright guys, you guys let me know your own opinions in the comments. How would you rank every single character? And yeah, and I will see you next time on the next stream or video. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and bye!